My name is April. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your June 7th and 8th energy update on Akashic Records Rant. As you may know, I'm an Akashic Records reader and intuition development coach, and I love miracles. When you learn how to do Reiki, when you learn how to tap into the Akashic Records, you open yourself up to miracles. It's insane how many blessings come in once you start to allow yourself to open, surrender, and receive. And the Akashic Records just gives you the ability to do so, and Reiki gives you the energy to pull through. They work hand in hand. I love using both Reiki and the Akashic Records together. To me, they are one and the same. They are two aspects of the same coin, and when you learn how to use Reiki and the Akashic Records together, you can bring in really amazing healings from the records into your Reiki. So, for example, if you're wanting to heal lack mindset, you can go in the records, really work on breaking through that energy through conceptualization of past lives and, asking questions to help you to see what you need to heal, and then asking for an energy that is here to kind of come into your energy work to then heal yourself or the person that you're doing a healing session on. So I love teaching people how to do this. I teach this in my Advanced Akashic Records course, and it's a blessing. And from these healings, from these activations, I've seen others massively transform. I have healed a lot of me personally, lack mindset, my physical body, my brain. Literally, my brain is like so much better. And then also, I'm working relationships, communication, like all aspects, learning how to receive abundance and to just be happy and okay and trust. We all have our programming, right? And as souls, we come down here on earth with the program that will help us grow. And sometimes we can just get stuck in our program and really just play it out. And that's a way to learn. Or when you have an awakening or you start to become conscious and aware of these energies in the records, you're able to heal through these much quicker. You don't have to go through lifetimes of playing out the play to then come to, oh, I see. This is the opening of the Akashic Records is a way to fasten these lessons to help us really get in alignment with our purpose, with our heart, with our connection to God, universe, and to just ultimately be at peace and joy and happy, just to be happy, connected. So the records, you don't have to be at a certain point. Be like, in order to open up the records, I have to be XYZ. No, you can start at at your lowest point, honestly. I went through a lot of crap in my life, a lot. And the way that I pulled through was to just be open to the meditations, be open to learning Reiki, being open to heal myself in the records. And as long as you have that openness, that's the ticket. That beginner's mind, I want to do this. That's the energy that makes this stuff potent. So on top of that, if you're already in, doing all these other modalities like mediumship and, psychic work, you're already tapping into the Akashic Records. You're tapping into the field. It's all part of the same system, right? And so the Akashic Records is just a refinement in your gifts, right? So this is available for anyone in whatever level they're at, and major transformations occur. I've been doing this for years, and I taught the Advanced Akashic Records course last night, and I went ahead and did the exercise that I taught with them about generational trauma clearing and healing. And there was stuff that I haven't seen yet about relationships. And I was like, And you know what? Once I saw some of my ancestors reenacting the trauma in their lifetimes, 4th generation, 7th generation, while I was reading this for myself. That's what massively made me like, oh my God, I see it, and being able to see something about yourself, kind of like witnessing and then watching other people in your family line doing the same things in your channel, there is a visceral healing that occurred for me. And I know I'm on a rant right now. This is the Akashic Records rant. But know that no matter what level you're at, no matter where you are, as long as you're open to learning, you can heal in the records. And doing the energetic healings in the records are massively just like, there's no words for it. There really is no words for it. And there's someone that, kind of does versions of this. I think his name, I don't remember, but he's really popular. I forgot his name, but this is next level stuff. This is how you can completely heal your anything that you want to in your life. So we're doing a course. It starts July 13th on Saturday. And then we also have a July 17th Wednesday. And it's an 8-week course. If you're interested, go to the description below. Go book a discovery call. I would love to share the details with you. It's an amazing course. It's transformative. And you can just, learn that first 8-week course. And if you're feeling like, I want to take it to the next level, I have an advanced Akashic Records course that comes right after it. So, all right. That's my rant for today. The channeled message that I was talking about in the last video, I'm still building upon it. It needs room to breathe. Just really quick, I'm going to hop into the records here. June 7th, Friday. Take it easy. There is, I saw this video like 20 years ago of Matthew McConaughey being in a truck, had his window rolled down, and he was like brushing his teeth, and he was just having a good time, and someone videoed him just chilling, being himself. That's the energy Friday. And it's all about it's like, I don't give a shit. I don't care. I'm just taking it easy. I'm being myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm having these good vibes. Some of you have changed up your nutrition, your diet, and it's really, really helping, and it feels really good. Some of you have changed your schedules up, and you're really liking it. Where some of you have released a lot of just negative self-talk or heavier situations, and you're just like in it. You're in your moment. You're in your bubble. You're feeling really good. So I'm really happy that Friday feels this good, because this week was crazy. This week was like, the veils were thin. People were hyper. I had a friend that went into a grocery store yesterday, and they were like, whoa. So Friday is feeling way better. And it's all about just balancing yourself, feeling really strong within yourself, and knowing that everything is coming in. There's a lot of trust. There's a lot of solidification and direction of where you're going, even if it's not physically showing up yet. There's just this solid foundational feeling that I'm feeling. Let me go ahead and tune into the collective's higher self about Friday, June 7th. You are a magnet to your success. Remember that your frequency and your energy is making you a magnet for success. Whether it is your work, your relationships, you are magnetizing everything to you. This is a very big, monumental energy. Friday is the solidification of it. The last couple of days, it was so important for you to express your fears, just cry them out. That's what I mean by that. Or your frustrations, let it, release it. Having, people that you can confine in and talk to, and meditating and doing the best that you can with kind of like the struggle thoughts or the kind of the triggers that were coming through. And Friday feels like it's like you took a bird bath and you're feeling good. Yeah. And because of that energy, you're creating the frequency and the tone that is necessary for everything to show up for you. And it's just maintaining what you have on Friday. Is there anything else that we are not aware of about Friday, June 7th energy? Woo. It's just, I'm feeling that it feels good. It feels good to work. You feel inspired. There's this focus, this newfound focus. Once again, work on staying in flow. Pay more attention to how you feel and your frequency about what actions you are taking. Recognize what might be too much work, that you're mentally telling yourself that I need to do this, this, and that, and overload myself in order to accomplish anything. That is not the truth. What is the most important on Friday is maintaining your frequency and noticing what actions maintain it, moving towards and progressing into what you want, and not losing that energy. That's the key to success. It's the key to success. So even if something seems like you need to rationally do it, but you're like, I don't want to, don't do it. I'm serious. Don't do it. Because now you're missing out on I'm just giving an example, 3 opportunities that match the high vibrational frequency that you're at. And sometimes we get messages about taking action that sound irrational, but it makes us feel good. And so it's necessary to take actions on that. That's where the magic is. That's where you let God, universe come in and show you, hey, you listened. I'm connected to you still. Here's a cookie. So that's how it works. Just a heads up. And it's just fully releasing into trust on Friday. Friday feels like it's an easier day to do that. Any advice about Friday? Advice? Celebrate. Yeah, we're in celebration mode. Hang out with friends. Enjoy your time. Everything is coming into completion mode when it comes to solidification of energy about what you're attracting and bringing into your life. So you want to celebrate that energy as well. What are they attracting? Yeah, you're just attracting your new life. Like that's ultimately what's happening. So all right, let's go ahead and go into June 7th energy. Oh, my quantum bed's on. Hold on, let me turn it down. I just realized that. There we go. Okay. By the way, if you guys ever want a quantum Reiki session, I just started doing them again remotely online. They're pretty intense. I love doing Reiki very much. All right, let's go ahead and go into June 7th here. It's interesting, it just flip-flopped. So the word I got immediately was trigger warning. So let me go ahead and ask, why am I receiving the word or phrase trigger warning for Saturday? Okay, some of you might feel really like, I don't know what's going on. But Saturday has that energy. It's a little cloudy. For sure. If you're reading on Saturday, it feels a little cloudy. It's so funny. I just pulled the same cards for Saturday as I did for Friday. And it's like, don't worry about like being super connected. Like I need to be connected. it's important to just keep celebrating, be in your human, enjoy your life, get out there, have some experiences with friends, with family. Ultimately, Saturday feels like the focus is on relationships and standing your ground about what you want and what you need in relationships, really setting the tone and letting people know this is what I want, this is who I am. And that might cause, that's why I'm getting that trigger warning energy. Some of you might be getting into kind of like a completion with relationship. You know, someone might not hear you fully, or they don't agree with your boundaries or what you have to say about things. And ultimately, it's either take a breather or release. But when you are defining, you know, what you need in a relationship, you are opening yourself up once again to the blessings of the universe. Because when you're doing this in a self-love way, we're not talking about boundaries of like feeling defensive, right? That's a different type of boundary. When we're putting up boundaries like, oh no, I don't want to talk to you because I don't want text messages, and I don't want this and I don't want that. Like, that's not the type of boundary I'm talking about. It's saying, hey, I really want this relationship to work for both of us. This is what I want. Definitely, like, I'm going to use an example. I want to be able to communicate about every topic openly without anyone getting upset, doing our best to. And then the other person saying, you know, I'm a fighter. Like, I like fighting. Like, that's what I want to do. And it's like, okay. But these are the boundaries I'm talking about. I'm not talking about defensive, like I'm scared for people to mess up my energy boundaries. It's I'm stating what I want in my life. And because I love myself and I love you and I love my connection and I want to sit in that. I want to sit in, you know, just full acceptance and trust. That's what I'm talking about. When you set the tone here, whether the person stays or leaves or you take a break, you are nurturing yourself. You are being generous to you. You are loving you, and you are the creation of God. And when you respect the creation of God, God appreciates what you see in its creation. And then it's like, oh, cookie. By the way, I love saying, like, you know, we do this for the cookies. You know, we do this to be happy, right? Ultimately. And then God, universe provides. I did it all for the cookie. The cookie. I'm not going to say the other part. What are we not aware of for June 7th? June 7th. Woof. I'm getting stand your ground, pretty please. Please stand your ground. There might be some thoughts, feeling like lack, limitations, feeling limited, feeling like you don't fully understand what's happening in the moment, but just let it be. You're really standing. I feel like the ability to stand in integrity with yourself and with others is really big for Saturday. Advice, repeat. Don't give up. Don't give up. This is who you are. This is who you're becoming. Meeting new people on Saturday doesn't feel like an awesome thing. It's more of like focusing on what's in front of you and what you have, like not jumping into anything like extremely new at this time on Saturday, but just letting yourself, you know, it's kind of like cleaning up what you already have. Cleaning up what you already have. And what I'm finding very interesting about the last, you know, since I've been doing these energy updates verbally, out loud, recorded, I'm noticing like the flip-flop. It's like good, you know, like, woo, abundance, ooh, reflect, woo, take action, reflect. And I feel as an intuitive, I'm feeling that this flip-flop in days is going to kind of slowly wean into like more of a take action energy instead of like all this reflection. I feel like it's going to start going into more just like more days of action and abundance and flow. Because we've done so much reflection. There were more days in reflection mode back in January, February, March than there was take action. So I feel like now the tables are turning. And that is really good. For those who are feeling like something really big is coming in, great. And I guess that they're stressing this, the message I keep getting, please don't overwork yourself. It's not about overworking. Overworking does not produce ultimately like your dream life. It's just going to stress out your body. And the more you're physically tired you are and the more frazzled you are, your connection goes, it's gonzo. Now you're in human will mode and it's up to your own vitality to run the show. And wouldn't you want the universe to come in and give you the vitality and the right action in the right direction? So that is what I have for you guys today. Thank you for joining me. And it feels so impactful. I'm just going to say this, like as I'm sitting in the energy of June 7th and 8th, there is major impactful energy happening. And you might feel, for some of you, really inspired. And you can see ultimately what's happening. And it's making you feel really pumped about the future. And like you just feel good. So keep it up, guys. I love you. Have a fabulous weekend. Woo! Love it.